So we may be coming to the end of 9th edition, but that doesn't stop us having some fun. Today I'm playing the Doom Crons. And Richard, what is it?
It's all vehicles, which is cool. Monoliths, Doomsday Arks, you've got Doomsize, you've got the King, Doomsday Arks, and the Convergence of Dominion, which they look pretty cool. If they had cool rules, they'd be even better, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, indeed. But that's not the answer. The answer is
coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, it is once again Goff Orks. A nasty list, but not a really nasty list, Rich, right?
No, it's not really nasty, no.
You've got lots of fun units.
Yeah, it's lots of the units I like, and sort of just mix and match and see how it goes.
Yeah, okay, well, let's start off by having a look at your orcs. Okay, what have you got?
Well, I've got a beast boss on Squigosaur with head kill, and he's got a proper killer. Also, I've got the weird boy here. And last night, out of bits, I did my own boss Sagstruck.
Cool.
So he's going to be my converted boss Sagstruck.
He's the one that you usually use Badruck for. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
You see, I got Badruck out ready to use him, and then I went through all my bits and decided to make one up last night.
Well done.
And then I've got 2 units of 10 Gretchen.
You're holding a Kit Kat? Or?
Yeah, they're going to munch on the Kit Kat for me. 19 boys, Boss Knob with Power Claw. 2 units, Beast Snagger boys. Got the Power Snapper in each and the Thump Gun in each of them.
Okay.
I've then got 3 units of 5 Commandos. I'm using Looters as Storm Boys, a unit of 5, and then I've got a unit of 10 Storm Boys over there.
Yep.
I've got 2 units of Squig Hog Boys. Then I've got an underlined unit. He's a Knob on Smash Squig. He's got Beast Hide Mantle and the Half Chewed trait.
Okay.
And then I've got 9 Bikers. One of them's a Knob with a big chopper. I've got my kill rig.
Can't go without a kill rig, can you?
Yeah, I can't go with it. I love the model and what it does. And then the truck to put something in as well.
Okay, so these copters are...
And then the copters are copters.
They're actually copters, right, okay. Sweet, right, lots of units. Let's have a look at my not so lots of units list. Okay, here is my 2,000 point Mefrit Dynasty. My all-game protocol is going to be the Mefrit ones. So definitely going for the shooty side of this list. We've got the Silent King heading up this force. In the HQ slot, we've got a Chronomancer. I've gone for this model purely because I think he looks pretty cool just standing at the back with his orb just trying to command this army. We then have 3 monoliths. These are WYSIWYG, so 2 with Gauss Flux Arcs, and then one of the newer models here with the newer guns. Just for reference, this guy does have the Veil of Darkness. He's also got the Obfuscation, I think it's called, the one where basically he can't be targeted unless he's the closest model. We then have 2 Doomsday Arks. I haven't put the Gauss Flayers on yet, so I need to do that. And I've got 2 Doom Scythes, that's the one. 2 Doom Scythes. And the Convergence of Dominion. Right, we are playing Abandoned Sanctuary, so Dawn of War deployment, which could be interesting. So we have 4 objectives, is it?
5.
5 objectives. 1 in the middle. We're basically trying to fight over this one. You get points for holding it and for killing units which were on it. Then we have 2 on the outside here and 1 in the middle of our deployment zones. Obviously 1 that side, 1 the other side. It's 4 points for 1, 8 points for 2 and 12 points for more. Plus, like I said, you get extra points for here. Plus we've got a little rule in this one where you can't deploy outside of your deployment zone, which doesn't affect me, but is going to affect Richard and his commandos. So that's it. Let's have a look at our secondary objectives. Okay, Rise of the Machines, that's me. I am taking Grind Them Down, Assassination and Engage on all fronts. We'll see how that pans out. And don't scoff at the Goffs. are taking Bring It Down. What a surprise, Rich. I can't believe you're taking that.
I don't believe I'm taking it.
Green Tide and Retrieve Data. Okay, Richard has finally finished deploying. I mean, we have finished deploying. I've got my 2 Doom Scythes, of course, in reserve. Then we have the Doomsday Arks here with the 3 monoliths and the Silent King. And then we've got the Convergence of Dominion deployed there with the Cryptic just behind there. Richard has Beast Snaggers in his truck and Kill Rig. We've got Grots, Bikes, Copters. We've got Orks everywhere, basically, lined up in a massive row. For reference, I didn't bring my guns, so I couldn't put them on. I've left them at home for some reason. And my turn 1 protocol is going to be Eternal Guardians. Right, okay, I think we're ready for the big roll off. Rich, I see you got your devil dice there. Let's see who goes first. I get a 5, you get a 6. I hate that dice.
That's reverse.
Okay, so I'm not going first. Here we go then. Orks, turn 1. Okay, end of movement. Richard has called a war. We've got a truck who advanced onto this objective. These guys just here. We've got the Kill Rig and his cronies on the centre objective. And then we've got all of these rather nasty, fast-moving Orks on that objective. And that's it, we're going to move into the psychic phase and the shooting phase. Oh, Games Workshop, whatever you do in 10th edition, get rid of first turn, charge. We hate it. Right, okay, so psychic phase. Richard did 2 mortal wounds on himself when he perilled with that one. However, these have got beefed up, so they're going to be horrible in close combat. And over here we've got the jump from the weird boy at the back there. Just here, so we are now moving in to the shooting phase. Right, okay, so with the exception of these guys here who shot into my Doomsday Ark, I used quantum deflection and saved everything. With the exception of that, everything else over this side of the table shot into my Silent King. This Kill Rig killed both of the menhirs, instantly gone, and then all of these shots over here, I think Richard had like 90 shots from those bikers coming in, and I'm down to 8 wounds. And that's it. We're going to move in to the assault phase. Okay, assault phase. I killed 1 Ork here from Overwatch, and they failed their assault. And these guys failed their assault. However, this guy and this guy got into the assault here, and the Kill Rig into the monolith. So let's see what damage Richard can do in the assault. Okay, so Sag struck first. It's horrible, this guy. He's got 8 attacks. I have used quantum deflection. What do you need?
Yeah, I need 2s.
2s, okay.
Everything in.
Okay.
I get an extra 1 because of the...
Because of the 6, yeah?
Yeah. And I'll need 5s on... No, 4s on everything, innit? Because
Yeah.
you're quantum shielding.
Yeah, exactly.
But... it's not good. 4 go through.
Okay, and these are all the same weapons, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
allocate
right,
them.
so
I've got it here.
those 3 are -3 anyway, and that's -1. But
Okay, so 4 up. The red one, which is your green one, goes through.
1 damage.
1 damage. Right, next the beast boss on Squigosaur, which is Warlord.
7, 8.
How many?
At least 8.
Richard, he loves it. He absolutely loves it. He loves it.
Gets 9 for that one. 9, 1 for the... And then 3
They're
squiggles.
still coming. This is 1 guy, yeah? 1 guy.
And that's the beast he's on.
Okay.
So he misses, 1's miss anyway, but
Right.
if you had any minuses, he'd still be on 2s.
So 2s.
All but 1.
All but 1.
Oh, I've got
Got some sixes there,
So
yeah.
I've got 2.
Look at this. I'm sure this dice is something dodgy going on with it.
So 1, 2, 3. So I'll use those as the extra dice. So they're all 4s anyway, aren't they? So it doesn't matter. It will only matter on the
All 4s because of quantum.
yeah. But on the green ones, any 6s are mortal wounds, and the same with the.
Looking for 4s and 6s.
So there's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Ends the sequence on them, but there's mortal wounds there in addition to. So you've got 3 mortal wounds automatically.
Right.
And then I'll tell you. Right, so
let's get some dice here.
So you've got 5 mortal wounds in total.
5 mortal wounds.
Yeah, because that was 3 from there and the 2 from there.
Okay.
But they don't stop.
Yeah, they continue.
But because it's either 3 mortals or 3 damage.
Okay.
So you've got that one's separate. That will be -3. They're -3, but it's a different damage.
Okay, so it's all going to be on my 4-up save. Okay, so I saved them. So we have 2 red ones that went through. How many wounds are those?
So the green. I imagine the green ones.
That one, yeah. Your green dice is that one.
Right. So that's 3 damage.
Okay, so that's 8 wounds so far with that one.
Yeah, and there's another 6 wounds there.
Okay, yeah, he's dead. So, does he explode? Let's find out. He does.
Ooh.
Right, so let's do me first. So D3 mortal wounds, 1 mortal wounds. Let's do Richard's new miniatures there. He gets 1 mortal wound, and the Warlord. He gets 2 mortal wounds.
Which was he?
So you got 1 on Sag Struck. It's saved.
And 2. And he saves 1.
So
he
just 1.
He takes 1.
I hate orcs. Right, next up is the kill rig, but I've just been brave and I've interrupted for 2 CPs. So here we go, we've got 6 attacks, they auto hit. Your toughness 8, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so it's going to be 4s to wound. We get 3 through, -3, Rich.
Yeah, it goes on the involved.
Yep.
Takes 2.
6 damage. I was hoping to get a few more dice through there, but there you go. Okay, so the kill rig did 5 wounds. Richard rolled pretty badly, to be fair. And that's it. The end of Orcs turn 1. So let's move into Necrons turn 1. Okay, movement phase over. Can't really move that much, to be fair, but I did give my will be done to this Doomsday Ark and also to this monolith from the King. And then I've fallen back with this monolith, moved that one up over there, and he did an action on the Star Still. And that was it. So let's move in to the shooting phase. Okay, so first it's the Death Ray monolith shooting at the kill rig. So we've got the particle whip, D6 shots. We get 4 shots from that, and then we get 4 death rays. So here we go. We need 2s because of my will be done. Okay, strength 9, strength 12 is going to be 3s to wound. All in, and they're all -3, Rich, but they are different damage, so you want to allocate them 3 of each.
So I miss with 2, 1 of each.
1 of each. Okay, I was hoping to do a bit more than that. So it's 3 damage from 1, and then 3 plus D3. So that's 6 from the other one. So how many wounds you got left? Just 1. Right, the Silent King is going to split fire. I have debated quite heavily about this, but I am going to split fire I'm going to shoot the 9 shots into here, and then I'm going to shoot the other shots, the strength 8 ones, into this guy. Right, okay, so we need 3s, and then we will need 5s. So 3 miss. I'm looking for at least 2 or 3 5s ideally. You get 2.
Only 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be -4, but you're on your invulnerable save.
I will.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Yeah, because I can. No.
No. Okay, does he explode?
Please do.
Of course, that stupid devil dice! I'm going to bin that thing.
Right. I needed him to explode.
Okay, not too bad. I lost 1 wound on this Doomsday Ark, 1 wound on the Silent King, 3 wounds on the Monolith, 3 wounds on the Monolith. Richard's guys, 3 of them died as they jumped out, and he lost 2 wounds on those. And did you do this one?
Yes, I lost a couple of wounds.
2 wounds, yeah? You haven't taken them off yet, no?
Yeah, I have.
You have, right.
I just didn't...
How many wounds has he got then? He's got 8 at the moment.
Yeah, take the 2 off.
Oh, right, yeah.
I thought I'd remove a little
Okay, so he's down to 6 wounds. Right, now I'm going to shoot the other gun, which obviously was shooting at the same time. So even though I did lose a wound, taking me below my top tier, effectively I was shooting together. So, on to this guy. So, we will need 3s. 1 misses. Strength 8. I'm assuming it's going to be 3s again, Rich. Double 6, that's nice. Right, because of my dynasty, that takes it down to -5, no cover save, but Richard has a 4+ invulnerable save, and then you have something else as well.
What damage?
2 damage.
It reduces it to 1.
Strength 8 though.
It doesn't matter, it's fixed high.
Oh, okay, it's not ramshackle or something
Each time
else.
an attack is allocated to this model, subtracts 1 from the damage characteristic of that attack.
Okay.
So I need to roll 1 dice.
This is your after save.
Save.
Saved. Well done, well done. Right, next it's the Doomsday Ark here. This has got My Will Be Done on it. So I'm going to be shooting the Gauss flares into him, and the big gun over there into the truck. So how many shots into the truck? 4 shots. I will take that. And then the rapid fire guns. Okay, we go. 2s for My Will Be Done. The 1s miss, and there's a fewer ones, so let's get rid of those. There's quite a few ones. Right, however, the rest are in. So we are going to need toughness 6, that truck, yeah. So it'll be 3s on the green, red, and it's going to be 5s on the green. So the red ones are in. The green one's another terrible roll. However, we've got those in, and that's an extra AP. So 1's at -3 and 1 and 2 at -2.
And what's the damage on those?
They're 1 apiece.
So it's down to 4 wounds.
Okay, down to 4 wounds. On the truck.
2 5-ups. No,
there was 3 of them.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
All 3 go through, yeah?
Yeah.
D6 damage each. Ah!
6. I'll take that.
I'm going to re-roll 1 for a command point. Slightly better. Slightly better.
I'll take it.
Okay, so now we're going to shoot the star still at this guy here. D3 shots. Wish me luck for a high number. I will take that high number. Okay, so we need 3s to hit. All in. 666. Now we need that again because we need 5s to wound. Come on. 1 goes through. -4, but Richard just rolled a 5 off camera. So, no damage there. Okay, so this monolith next, shooting at this guy with the particle whip, and then the rest of the guns on those dudes there on the objective. So here we go. How many shots for the whip? 1 shot. Don't you hate randomness? Okay, so needing 3s. We do wound that guy there, or we hit that guy even. So the 1s and 2s can come out. There we go. Okay, so we need 3s to wound on the red dice and 4s on the green. The red dice does wound, and we've got 4s. We've got 5
So I make 2 of them. He does get his full up in roll.
Right.
And so 4 of them, 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. I've got a guy there, so I might just survive the morale.
Alright, the next monolith, I'm going to shoot the gas flux arcs at those guys just there, and the particle whip at this one. I'm hoping for a better dice roll here. D6 shots. 6. I will take that. Okay, needing 3s. 2 of those red ones miss. And a slightly better roll, I would say, this time. There we go. Okay, so we are looking for 5s on the green and 3s on the red. 2 of the red ones miss, but we do get 2 through. So let's try and save those first then, Rich. 1 was a 6, but it makes no difference. You got a 4 up in Von, right?
Yeah.
And then
I will command point that.
Okay.
And that's basically he saved them.
You saved both of those. Well done, well done. Right, and then 5s, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 saves on the squig guys. They're at half range, so -3. But again, he's got a 5+ invulnerable save.
Saves 1.
Saves 1. 1 damage each.
That might kill one of them. 3 wounds apiece. So kills 1, puts 1 on 2.
Okay. Right, into the charge phase. At the moment, we've both killed 1 unit each. So we're looking for grind them down points. I managed to charge the monolith into those guys there. I did have to re-roll the dice. This monolith rolled a 3 for its charge range, which was luckily enough to get into the bikes. The Silent King did try to charge here, but I failed my range. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, so this monolith killed the boys which were on the objective there. That gave me grind them down. Also gave me the mission points for killing units on an objective. And then over here I killed 2 bikes with this monolith and I took 2 wounds in return. And that's it. So we're going to move in now to Orcs turn 2. Okay, so movement phase over. We've got these guys who just came out the truck here. We've got these moving up. This guy moving round. This guy here, I think, eyeing up the Silent King to try and make him explode, which could do a lot of damage. Over here, nothing's moved. And over here we've got these rocket boys who moved all the way from over there. And these squigosaur things just moving there. So let's see what Richard could do in the psychic and shooting phase. For reference, I've got +1 living metal as my protocol for this turn. Okay, the copters are moving now over here. Just in range of this Silent King exploding, Rich.
Yeah.
Right, shooting phase over. The King took quite a few shots. I did re-roll 3 damage to help him survive. He's down to 5 wounds. All the shooting over here at this monolith, I saved everything. And over here I had some shots coming in and I lost 1 wound. And that's it. We're going to move into the assault phase. Right, assault phase. Everything's in assault basically. So we've got the copters. This guy here in assaults with the Silent King. He's in assault with everything here actually. We've got the boys and this warlord assaults with the Doomsday Ark. We've got these here in assault with the monolith. I did overwatch, did 1 wound. And the other Squigosaura things are in base contact with this as well for assault. And these have got into the assault with an 8-inch charge. So, let's see what I've got left after this. Okay, end of Orcs turn 2. So my King did just about survive on 2 wounds. And I killed Snagruk, whatever his name is, here for my assassination points. My monolith did also die here in the assault and didn't explode. And I lost 2 wounds on this monolith here. And I killed a couple of bikes and another one died from morale. So that's the end of that turn. Turn 2 is +1 to living metal. So I'm going to get 2 living metal back on my units. And we're going to see what we can do. We've got some reserves, of course. 2 Doom Scythes. Doom on you. Alright, movement phase, not too much moving. Again, I've got a nice formation here with my 2 Doom Scythes. And then over here, nothing really happened apart from moving a star still just up over there. The king hasn't fallen back, still in combat. I've done my will be done on this, and that's it. So let's move into the shooting phase. Okay, Necron's turn 2, and I've been let down by the dice guards once again. So I manoeuvred these here, the idea being the death ray, shoot him and kill him, and then the other guns shoot over there. The other gun shot over there, not too bad, did some damage, killed one unit that was on the objective for some points. However, my big guns did abysmal. Even with a re-roll, I failed to wound. Couldn't even wound, just rolling 1s and 2s to wound. That was very disappointing, I have to say. However, over here, didn't do quite so bad. I killed one of the bikes with the monolith. I killed one copter with the Silent King. And this monolith shot him, and I killed 2 of these guys here. The other Squig Hog boys over there were shot out by the Doom Scythes. And that's it. We're going to move in to the assault phase. Okay, end of the assault phase. My king is down to 1 wound. I killed one of the copters just there. Over here, the monolith did kill the bikes, so they're all gone. And that's it. It's fair to say it's not looking too promising for the Necrons in terms of points, but we're having a lot of fun as we move into Orks turn 3. Okay, end of Richard's turn 3, and there's not much left on both sides because we had 2 explosions. The Silent King exploded and the monolith exploded. I rolled a 6 for that, and took a chunk of guys out just here. And this guy, well, with his 4+, feel no pain, managed to save what did kill him. So he is still alive on 2 wounds. Really desperately trying to kill this guy.
He's limping.
Yeah. But yeah, massive explosion here. So that's it. Let's move into Necron's turn 3. Okay, end of Necron's turn 3. I got these down to 3. I managed to kill everything that's here with the Doom Scythes. Finally killed the Warlord. I killed quite a lot, to be fair. They don't have much left. The monolith assaulted the 2 guys on this objective and killed them, so I've taken that objective. I've got the Chronomancers vowed over there for trying to get engaged, and he also moved the Star Still over here, which had killed the other Star Still, which was in combat over there. So we're pretty much coming to the end of this game, so we're just going to wrap up the last couple of turns and we'll be back with the final score. Okay, that's the end of the game. Turn 5s have finished and there's no Orcs left. Can you believe it? I do have a few Necron units, but not many. But the last couple of turns just gave me a few more extra points. Not enough for a win, but a reasonable amount. I got 31 for primary, 30 for secondaries. That's 71. However, Richard maxed on primary. He's got 38 for secondaries. 93 points, so it is an Orc victory. Well done, Rich.
Thank you.
Really
Nick.
enjoyed that game.
Yeah. Bloody.
A lot of fun, and to be fair, I scored much higher than I thought I would. I wasn't expecting a high score. I was here for rolling some dice and having some fun, and we certainly did that. Hopefully you enjoyed our battle report. If you did, then here is a playlist with our other games for you to watch next.